Welcome back to Work-Life Harmony. Today, I'm going to just zero in and get right to the point. There are two words that you really need to start incorporating into your everyday language, both as you're talking out loud and especially in our inner monologue. Because I notice for myself, the little kind of conversations I have in my head oftentimes sound very different than the words that I'm speaking because we put more thought, hopefully, before we speak out loud, whereas we let things kind of go crazy between our ears, right? And these two simple words, or I guess the second one isn't really one word, but you'll work with me on this one. When you learn to use them, it will completely transform how you look at things, how you feel, and really help keep you motivated, moving forward, and prevent you from kind of falling into those traps that we do of feeling like we can't, we start making all the reasons why, we start predicting bad things, etc. So the first word that I want you to learn to embrace is a three-letter word, yet. Anytime you find yourself saying what you can't do, what you haven't done, oh, I'm not able to, maybe you're working on fitness goals. Oh, I can't run 2 miles, or I can't start that business, or I haven't hit that goal. Instead of ending the sentence with a period, add the word yet. How different do you feel if you say, I can't run 2 miles versus I can't run 2 miles yet? Or I'm not able to start that business versus I'm not able to start that business yet. Or I haven't hit that goal versus I haven't hit that goal yet. By simply adding that teeny tiny word to the end of those sentences, it helps reconnect you and inspire you to keep on moving forward, even when things feel hard or difficult or uncertain. I can't tell you how many times a day I catch myself. Now, I've gotten pretty good about when I'm saying sentences out loud, but in my head, those little voices start turning. For instance, this week I'm actually trying to learn a new piece of software, and it hasn't been as easy as it usually is for me. And I found myself last night having that conversation in my head. That little voice was going, "You're never going to get this thing set up." And I had to catch myself and say, "I don't have it set up yet." Because I know I will figure this thing out and I know I will get the pieces and parts working, or I will find the right resource to help me do it. So that's the first word I want you to learn to love, embrace, and use. The second one is one that was taught to me by one of my amazing coaches, Mindy, and it is the simple word, of course. And it's bringing this, of course, mentality. Now, here's where I want you to think about using, of course. Let's say, particularly whenever you catch yourself saying, I want, I need, I'm hoping for. So, maybe you're a business owner and it's, oh, I need to earn X amount of money this month. Well, instead, you can reframe that to, well, of course, I'm going to earn that this month. Of course, I'm going to start that new project. Of course, this is going to happen. And when you learn to start bringing that mindset and that attitude towards the things that maybe feel a little nervous, feel a little uncertain, I find for me where I love to bring in that of course mindset is those areas where I start to have a little bit of doubt, right? You find yourself having that self doubt, a little bit of that self negativity. When you can rephrase it and bring that of course attitude, it is a game changer. So, how do you apply this into your day to day life, especially when it comes to managing your time, staying organized, being productive, etc. If you are somebody that is, new to figuring out these new systems and tools to manage your time, it can look like this. Instead of saying, I don't know how to do weekly planning, it's, I haven't mastered weekly planning yet. Or instead of, oh, I'll never get to create that central task list, it's, I haven't created my central task list yet. You can also bring in the of course, I'm going to learn how to better manage my time and have boundaries with it. Of course, I'm going to have more control over my calendar moving forward. Do you see, when you can set foot into any opportunity with the mindset of yet or of course, I guarantee you that the results you will get on the back end will look extremely different. Now, if you have your own little word or phrase that has helped you kind of flip the story that you're telling yourself, I would love for you to share that as well. You can find me either on Facebook or Instagram as Megan Summerall. Please reach out, send me a message. Let me know what phrases you are using to help you change the story that you're telling about yourself. So I challenge you, really be intentional about the little phrases that are going on between your ears over this upcoming week. Catch yourself and start recognizing how many times you can change that story by adding in the yet and of course. I hope you have a fantastic week.